Why I usually don't recommend Caracas for my clients, my international clients, digital nomads, expats, you name it. And this is just personal reasons. If you love it, you love it. And if you have to go to Caracas, believe me, you're going to have a blast over there. First, let's talk about the upside of being in Caracas compared to the rest of the country. First is the networking hub that you have over there. Of course, Caracas is by far the largest city in Venezuela. It's the capital. Most of the companies are based, or at least have an office in Caracas. It's probably the best place for networking over there. I'm a big promoter of networking, and Caracas is probably the best place to do networking in Venezuela. And not only that, has a bunch of amenities, and also if you're single, has the most beautiful women here in Venezuela. We have beautiful women all over the place here in Venezuela, but Caracas has the best roster, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's start with the Caracas is a pretty huge city. I particularly don't like living in huge cities. I like living, on walkable cities. Caracas is very walkable depending on the area that you stay. However, I prefer living in a smaller city where I can drive just 5 minutes and 5 to 10 minutes and get everywhere, work, leisure, doing business, you name it, and I can do it here in Lecheria. However, Caracas is pretty big, so you have to organize your schedule pretty well. The other thing, though, that I don't like is it's very convoluted city. It's very hard to organize. Although Caracas, of course, has very nice neighborhoods. We discussed that on the next video. And of course, you stay on these pretty fancy areas or very nice areas of Caracas. You're going to be just fine, nothing to worry about. And regarding safety in Caracas, Caracas is not particularly the safest city in the world. It's not the safest city in Venezuela. However, like I said, if you know what you're doing, you stay in a pretty decent area, preferably on the East Caracas. You avoid the not so good neighborhoods and just are a little bit smart. You have common sense, know what you're doing, know how to move around. You're gonna be just fine. Just take some simple precautions and you're gonna be just fine in Caracas. It's just not my cup of tea. Living in Caracas, funny enough, I was born in Caracas. Actually, it was the first city that I lived ever in any place in the world. And of course, I have a soft spot for Caracas. It's my home. It's the town that I was born. And of course, since I'm Venezuelan, I've been in Caracas many times. However, I avoid it because I like the comfort of a smaller city. However, if you love Caracas, you want to go to Caracas, do some business or live there, just visit, just take care of some aspects and you will be